With number 31, Michael Gray.
Come to move out the way.
Number 10, Justin Bent 8. This event sponsored very kindly, and we certainly do appreciate it, by the Chicken Ace here at Mt Gambier. Top little chicken shop. Variety of coleslaws, I believe, and hot takeaways. The Super A grade 125cc event 8. Magic Gate Star getting away very quickly. Need number 2 on the outside line. Adam Bennett from the South Coast. Now, it's not the bigger one. Damien Bennett from the South Coast. He's got hang up to the 2 or 3 corners. But out in front, number 23, Donald Gregan Jr. from Peterborough. In second position, number 18, to go into the dust up, Luke Anderson, Riverland rider. Can this little fella put his head together at the present moment? Luke really coming to forward at the present moment, beautifully indeed. Not too far back in third position, going so right in the corner, number 14. Jason Bannon from Riverland. That's the guy we used to call the Riverland Wizard. Wizard from the Riverland. He's had a top season or 2 with the ACU, and he's back in the junior motocross, which is great to see. It gives our riders here a bit of curry, I should say, but the word would be. It gives them great pleasure. They can knock off an ACU rider. Just lets them know that they've got it in them. And quite a few people will be quite pleased to see some of our juniors holding back. Probably one of the most senior riders out there in the circuit at the present moment, not taking nothing away from Jason Badams, though. On his day in the junior motocross, when he was solely in junior motocross, he wasn't a bloke that could get within cooey of him. Apart from, of course, Mr. Magic himself from Mt Gambier, Greg Walker. But out in front right now, number 22, Donald Gregan Jr. from Peterborough, really showing his supremacy. Here's the Benson coming up to corner 13 for the first time. In second spot, number 18, Luke Riverland rider. Number 14 is Jason Bannon from Riverland. Number 49, Darren Newman from Murray Bridge, number 2, not too far back. That's Adam Bennett from the South Coast Club. Then we've got number 9, not too far back. That's Ben George from Womma Park, Ryan's little boy Ben. He's being had not too far back there, but number 19 right on his hammer jack. Gavin Leafy, of course, he's changed numbers from Womma Park. Not too far back, we got 21. Russell Fox from Mt Gambier, not able to get up with the front running charge this time around. He's being held by number 2, Damien Bennett, South Coast Club. And not too far back, not getting it all together, 54. Bet Purdy from Peterborough. Okay, down through once again out of the corner. We'll just miss a little bit here, but we've got a right number 18 out. They said it. Luke Anderson, right on his left from Riverland. Second one, we've got number 1. Number 7. James Hedges. From Peter Gully, 49, Darren Newman. From Murray Bridge. Sitting over your tail energy, got a fucker in the piece, shucking himself around now like a man possessed, going mental. Trying to pick up some valuable ground, but the way he landed, I reckon he's got a bit of a fatty on the back tire. Didn't sound all that healthy when he hit the deck. And check out number 19, Gavin Leafy, over those jumps down to the middle part of the circuit there. Already putting himself out to come to the left in the corner, down through the canyon jump. Looking back here in the corner 13, the checker magic race on number 18, Riverland Rider. Put it together. Number 100, inside line, 9. On the start, 14, Jason Riverland Rider. Number 21, not too far back, Russell Fox from Mt Gambier. Number 2, Damien from the South Coast. Needs to come through number 22, from Peterborough. Okay, looking back the starting gate now, imagine the adrenaline going right through the system at the present. A lovely gate, started moving at the same time. We're going to get the whole shot from one on the inside line. No, yes, on the inside line, number 12 going to the... We're getting yourself motivated right at the present moment. So if the guy's getting pretty untidy or pretty anxious to get away from the football right behind him, number... My goodness gracious, you see the ladies up here, they're all laying golden eggs every now and then. Quite funny to listen to. If some high-pitched thrills come through, it's not me, I can guarantee you that. Jamie head down, got over the lovely gate, starting fraction on body coming out of corner 1-2. He realised he made a small little football, he settled back into racing now, he's got his mind on the job to settle back, take it easy, pace himself and keep that bloke out in front, right inside, settle down and just think about the race now. You're probably what he's saying himself at the present moment. Down the back side of the circuit, down where he used to have the old front box corner. He's come down Riverland area down to be riding for, probably the same one. On the start, not too far back, number 20, down people from 3-star. His hammer attack number 6, not too far back, that's right in the corner mark, maybe T3 Gully rider, not that far back also. Number 7 giving a big shake up here. Fritzy they call him. Patrick Fitzpatrick, and check out the hassle going on for around about 3rd and 4th at the present moment down through those 3 jumps. These lads on the 125cc's real crowd pleasers. Putting it together beautifully indeed. Take it, T3 Gully riders. Come down through with the blue flag with 1 up to go. That's on for Young. Don't believe what he likes. The place is back home and one. If he goes to the S44, Jason Matthews in the first big one. Super A grade. Sponsored by Chicken Ages down here at Mt Gambier. Event 46, Super A grade, 125cc. Oh, a lovely gate start, lovely straight line. Who's going to get the hold of number 2? The inside line will be the boy from South Coast, Damien Bennett. On the inside line of 14, Jason Bennett from Woodland, trying to get through the good boy at the line at number 2. Damien Bennett, the first one to get into the coming up jump for 4th on the left-hand side of corner 3. Going too wide and too high, can't get through. He comes back on the outside with a lot more grunt than the old Yamaha. Comes through beautifully indeed, number 2, Damien Bennett, South Coast. 14, Jason Batten from Riverland had a mental block there for 2 or 3 seconds. Second about the first one, number 9, Ben George from Womma Park to get in the back part of it, down through the canyon jump. In about 4th spot there, just can't quite pick up the rider, settle down to the top part of the circuit, down through the double jump, they're doing it beautifully indeed. They come through that right, little tight end of corner down through the thunder box. And in front we've got number 2 from the South Coast Club, Damien Bennett being hassled once again, number 14, Jason Bennett, Riverland rider. The Riverland Wizard, he was commonly known, he about 2 or 3 seasons back. Back in 3rd position from here, looks like number 9, Ben George from Womma Park. It's Brian's little boy, Ben. Just trying to work out all very untidy coming down through that part of the circuit. Number 14, Jason Bennett, Riverland rider. In about 3rd spot, 22, Donald Regan. He's in 4th spot. Donald Regan Jr. from Peterborough. Not too far back behind me, got 49, Darren Newman. The man possessed from Murray's Bridge. The inside line of 2, Adam Bennett, South Coast, 54, Brett Purdy from Peterborough, not that far back to number 18, going Liggett is split, checking out, losing the Riverland rider. So Liggett pretty untidy, not hard to get the step, but the Liggett rider back right a little bit. I'll be feeling the same. I'll have to point out that after working about 100 miles, I think it's north of Broken Hill. He knocked off work yesterday morning or yesterday afternoon through the bike in the back of the ute. He put the pedal to the metal and look at his split and Mt Gambier. Now that's what I call dedication. To come down for a motocross ride. About 100 miles north, I believe, of Broken Hill. He's travelled just for this weekend. That's not bad for a guy who's pretty clean. And Dale Newman from Murray Bridge. And his riding ability at the present moment will be next to none, the best I've seen for some time. And in front right now we've got number 14, Jason Battens, Riverland rider. Still back in second spot, number 2, Damien Bennett. The South Coast Club in third position, number 9. Ben George from Homer Park, still back in fourth spot. Don Regan Jr. from Peterborough. Being up now by number 19, Gavin Leeton from Homer Park, not that far back into number 54. Brett Petty picking up 1 or 2 spots from Peterborough. Got the better number 2, Daniel Bennett from the South Coast Club. Number 18 is Luke Anderson, Riverland rider. 49, Dunman from Murray Bridge. Looking back here on corner 13, back to corner 4 in the blue flag level. 1 to go. From Homer Park, 54, Brett Purdy, Peterborough rider. 2, Daniel Bennett from the South Coast Club. 18, Luke Anderson, Riverland rider. 49, Dunman from Murray Bridge. On corner 5, thank you, somebody's not been very sporting at all. On corner 5, the bloke's been there for quite some time. He would like a replacement, thank you, either from Victor Harbour or Murray Bridge. He's had about 3 to 4 hours out there, which I think is a pretty long, mean stint. So please, surely somebody from Victor Harbour or Murray Bridge can have enough courtesy to go out there, reverse the situation if it hadn't been due. I'm quite sure you'd be pretty well disgruntled. So please, if somebody from Murray Bridge, Victor Harbour, can go out that guy on corner 5, he would love to see you. I think as true sports we are, I'm not too surprised if one doesn't get there pretty well straight away. So please, from Victor Harbour or Murray Bridge, straight away back from corner 5, the guy there is quite desperate now. He's had a gutful, I suppose you could say the word is. And we aren't being too fortunate about it, are we? So please, Murray's Club, Murray Bridge, Victor Harbour, you kindly do that man out there a favour and give him some breaks. Thank you. Right, looking back here to corner 13, the fancy center corner down the straight to the second flag of the last, number 4. From Homer Park, 54, Brett Purdy. Peterborough rider, 49, Dunman, Murray Street, number 2, Adam Bennett, South Coast Club, 18, not too far back, Luke Anderson, Riverland rider, number 100, who's got very untidy coming out of corner 11, bit of bad luck, James Petty, number 100, was out there giving his bloke a lot of run, and Kirkwood, he's been able to get the bike in an upright position, and me looking towards Melbourne on the right-hand side, go down there, probably quarter of a K, find a little gate going to the back of the circuit, over to the club room. The bar will be open at 4 o'clock. If you want to get on with a couple of thoughts, we'll go to the shower. Come back to the big Peter night, which will be a fantastic meal. I can guarantee you that right now. The bar will be open, thank you, at 4 o'clock. If you must go back out to the circuit, turn to your left again, up to the gate at the back of the berm, right at the circuit, me looking at it towards Melbourne. You'll find the club round straight line in front of you. The bar is open at 4 o'clock. Thank you. Don't forget the evening time between 6, 6:30. $8.50 for adults. I think it's $4.50 for children 12 years of age and under. It is a pig on, not a pig on the spit, it's a beef on the spit, and also a lamb spit, lamb roast. It's a variety of salads. Of course, there's usually entertainment afterwards. We can sit down and run 2 or 3 races and have a few miles and what have you. A little bit of waffle. It makes for a top night. And there's going to be a bit of music here. We can all have a good jig along to if we want to. But that's where it's all going to happen tonight. Approximately 6:30. The bar will be open early at 4 o'clock if you wish to participate in a couple of snorts before tea. Come to 2 or 3 drinks and get an appetite for a bigger meal later on. No problem. Go for it. Back on the race for now, we've got everything fun under number 12 coming out to Jamie Head from the South Coast Club. And a little fight between Sports and Football and number 9. The man on the far getting beaten by number 7 on the outside line. They call him Patrick Fitzpatrick from Homer Park, I believe. I'll sit back behind him with number 39 going through that circuit. Boat 59, Jason Mann from the Barossa Valley. And number 6, on to back with Mark Fraser from Petrie Valley. Once again down to the Big Canyon jump at the right of the circuit. People down there having a real top day. One rider getting very untidy, number 7 there, coming around jump, almost blew himself away to Smither Rangers. Patrick Fitzpatrick, number 7 from Alma Park, but very, very untidy, got relegated very smartly back to rear of field, which won't affect him, but a couple of mothers here getting quite worried once again. Bit of silent barracking going on up here. It's unbelievable sometimes. Out in front, 58, John Henskirk from Mt Gambier. Lovely clean to the field. Not too far. Back in second, number 20, Dale Teagle from 3 Star. Number 12, Young Nick, South Coast Mobile. Number 9, Fraser Mann. The Hunting Treasure Salt. They look blue, there's one left there, but they look to be okay. Thank you, Lynn. That's tremendous. Well, the boys here getting pretty excited below the tabletop jump, trying to pick up some valuable ground. One or two didn't quite get the luckiest side of it. Down the back part of the circuit, out in front, 58, John Henskirk from Mt Gambier. In second spot, right hand, number 20 from 3 Star, Dale Teagle. Back with the race now, single flag out, number 58. Happy to play it. Number 20, Dale Teagle on 3 Star, in position number 99. Number 87 out there decided to call it a day. He might have pulled the pin. Something going on. Anthony Collins from 3 Star. He just looked down there, quite disgusted with himself. I thought the bike might have had a small little cough there. No, he's okay once again. He's got something worked out. One of the nicest guys in motocross I've met for many, many years. Luke Egan from here. Here comes a bit of a sudden stop here, 4 or 5 seasons back. The sort of guy you can't help but like. Working out in South East is always the first bloke up here to say, Mark, how you? And Luke Egan, it's always a pleasure to know you. It's always a pleasure to see you, mate, and whatever you're doing, just don't change it because it's perfect. You're looking good too, by the way. It comes with the belly, though. So good on you, Luke. Lovely to see you, mate. Okay, we do apologise for lack of commentary here. Thanks on what do later. They get number 24 521 from Hamilton, Victoria, Julian Kerr. Not too far back in Hamilton, 35, Darren Jenkins from Manham, very closely followed in the gate by number 38. Paul Fitzpatrick from Monmouth Park, 42, not too far back out of the event going through the path of Carl Summon from T3 Gully. 43, not too far back this one round. On your way to start, guys, I'm keeping it coming.
Jump there from Mark Frederick, a little bit sideways and a little bit front wheel. Jason Matthews put out a contention in that event by a first lap crash. Then it's number 12, Adrian Coles over the line next. Over the line there in 7 Grey Street. Also, looks like co-sponsors here, Chicken A's. That's for the Super A grade, 1, 2, 5, 3C event. And boy, gee, this race has had its run of mixed force, and away they go. Oh, an excellent start there from Sydney there, Brett Purdy. Oh, Brett Purdy's down. Brett Purdy's down. Dale Newman's just really whipped out there in front and grabbed about 20 or 30 metres back to Ben George. I can see Johnny Cregan in there in about 4th spot. Looks like Russell Fox there in 3rd position at this stage. There's nothing in it. I can see Gavin Wheatley there. Looks like Jason Batten some distance back in about 6th spot. Out after him is Adam Bennett. Luke Anderson right on his tail. Then it looks like Damien Bennett there in about that second to last spot, and I can't quite pick out that final place right. Oh, there's positions changing hands like it's going out of fashion there at rear of field. I'll have to pick them up as they come around. But Dale Newman with a beautiful race break of about 40 or 50 metres there now. Back to Benny George in that second spot. It's Donnie Cregan there in that 3rd position. And Gavin Wheatley's up there this time. He gets quite nicely filled in there by Don Cregan. Russell Fox also with Jason Badham's right on his But Dale Newman with a beautiful race break there now. Benny George trying to catch up with them. Don Cregan under a certain amount of pressure there from Gavin Wheatley. Then it's back to Jason Batten, who doesn't seem to be able to do a lot about the front runners at this stage. Adam Bennett in there too. Russell Fox and Luke Anderson on the outside. Luke Anderson goes around him there. It's back to Damien Bennett then. And also looks like Brett Purdy's in all sorts of trouble out there. He's gone from front of field to rear of field, and he's having a little trouble with his brakes, I think. But what a wonderful start from Dale Newman. So cool under that first corner pressure, and
you're right.
Just got such a beautiful exit out of the corner. He just grabbed that 20 or 30 metres straight away, which sort of is a good advantage in 125 Super A grade. Back to Benny George in that second spot. There's doesn't seem to be a lot that John Cregan can do about his lead. Gavin Wheatley hot after John Cregan there. Then it's back to coming out of the corner there. Ben George will stay only about 30 or 40 metres behind him, about the same distance back to John Cregan. Gavin Wheatley only about 20 metres back from him. Jason Badham's back about 50 or 60 metres from him, closely followed by Adam Bennett, Luke Anderson, and there's a little bit of distance back to Shane Pedgick. I'd say, oh, look at that big jump from Shane Pedgick. Boy, gee, I tell you what, have a look at his jump over the main straightaway there. He's just entering into the main straight, heading towards the big berm. He'd be one of the contenders for the long jump competition. Have a look at this jump down there. Yeah, just trying to get an extra few metres, and I think that's been noted by the judge down there. Dale Newman, what's happened to him? His back suspension's collapsed. He's broken a linkage or something. Oh, dear me. What an awkward time for that to happen. What an awkward time for it to ever happen. Benny George hits the front. He'd be quite pleased to be up there. Donnie Cregan catching Ben George just a little in the final stage of this race, and Gavin Leafley with a high side. Jason Badham's now up into that third position. They take the checkered flag. It's Benny George in that front running position. Don Cregan in that second spot. Jason Badham's worked hard to get in that fourth position. That's back to Adam Bennett. And not too far. Anyone can leap high and long, it's Shane. Russell Fox under pressure right in the closing stages from Damien Bennett. Now Brett Purdy, who didn't have much of a run in the event. Gavin Leafley, a little out of contention there when he dropped his bike in the closing stages. And now it's disappointing for Dale Newman, and I'd say he's broken a suspension linkage there. Happened from yesterday, and I reckon the job's rigged. Looks like old Mt Gambier people. Mike, what are you doing? The first trying to sort out something with one of the bikes down there. Draper. Why they go, good start this time from Aaron Cox. Oh, looks like Martin Draper. Martin Draper, what a start. He gets into a bit of an uncontrolled wheel stand there halfway down the straight, but it's John Heemskirk, the Mt Gambier rider, through there on the inside. Overdoes it a little bit coming out of the corner. Aaron Cox up into that second spot there now. No, Martin Draper was the last minute dash into that corner there. Hangs on to that second position. Aaron Cox in that third position. Looks like it'll be...
Good move, old.
Is that Chris Horn there in that third position at the moment, making a real charge into that berm? By gee, he nearly gets T-boned. The young rider out in front, Johnny Heemskirk, apparently was actually nominated in B grade for this event, opted to go to A grade, and you can see the obvious results out there. The boy's not shy about getting around the track a bit quickly, and there he is out there in front. That was a beautiful first quarter from him, pretty courageous, bit of a slide around there, and it got him into that front running position. Martin Draper still hanging on to that second spot. Andrew Horn up there in that third position. Back to Aaron Cox. Oh, Jamie Hess. Jamie Hess sort of spins out again and allows Dale Beagle to go through into that fifth running position. It looks as though Andrew Horn, also the rider in third spot, looks like he might have been in 14 years and over 125cc B grade. He's opted for the A grade event as well, by the look of it. Up there behind Martin Draper in that third position. There's not a lot between those riders. Aaron Cox a little out of control, but he's still hanging on to that fourth spot. John Heemskirk just rushing away with this event. He's got the length of that little straight there with the tabletop on it. Lead in front. I'd say that'd have to be 60 or 70 metres. And he's increasing it all the time. Martin Draper still hanging on to that second spot, but he's got a fairly ferocious little pack behind him there. Andrew Horn and Aaron Cox would dearly like to do something about getting themselves up into the second spot. Here he comes around now, John Heemskirk. He'll come around, take that blue flag. There's one lap to go. And he's got a very tidy race lead up here now. But it's young and old for the line of racing. Martin Draper still in that second spot. they go down that main straightaway there, and there's a few positions going to change hands there. I think Aaron Cox might have been trying for the long jump competition down there that trip. My gee, he did a beautiful jump down there, got himself up into that third position right behind Martin Draper there now. Andrew Horn been put back into that fourth position. John Heemskirk in that front-running position. He's a top little rider. He's had his run of outs in motocross, so I think he's fallen off and broken himself a couple of times, but look at the way he can ride. Definitely A-grade material. Round the corner he comes over the final three jumps, and he'll have this event absolutely wrapped up. And that'll just cause Melbourne to have a wee bit of a smile there again, I would imagine. As Martin Draper comes down, he'll be nice and happy to be up there in that second spot. Aaron Cox in that third position. Andrew Horn is in that fourth position. Back to Dale Teagle. And we've got 4 bikes out there in the 100cc this trip. A little bit more excitement. Ben George with a pretty reasonable start. Jason Adams on the inside. Ben George around there on the outside. They had a nice little tussle up there at Peterborough from memory. Ben George and Jason Adams in this 100cc event. Russell Fox in that third position. And Pat Fitzpatrick on the 100 there in fourth position. Pat Fitzpatrick right on Russell Fox's tail there. Ben George going really hard at this stage. There's nothing in it between him and Jason Badham. Ben George in that second spot. Russell Fox under a lot of pressure there from Pat Fitzpatrick. Those boys having a bit of fun back there at the rear of the race.
I didn't know whether you'd caught him or not.
Nick, do you want to come up on the PA here for a while? I've got some repairs to do down there, so you can come up any time you like. Come on now.
I wonder what Bob's going to bring out, the big one or the little one? You reckon? What did he said here?
DJ.
But it's stupid putting him on the last race, that's what I mean, quit if he wants to have a go. Let him go early. Look it up. Give him the last shot at a time.
But Jason Adams well and truly got this event towards the end, and Benny George slowing down considerably. I don't know really what went wrong there, but slowed down a lot from the closing stage. Up and
Able to rewrite the collating sheets without shaking quite so the deal. Blue flag out for 1 lap to go. 29. Johnson is back.
Coming down by the box, so I'll get from 50
Okay, we get into a bit of an up-tempo right now. 125cc class, the Super A grade, sponsored by Chicken A's here in Mt Gambier. Event 84 on your programming. Yes, we've got afternoon now, this afternoon. Event 84, the Super A grade, 125. A lovely gate start, getting in very smart. Middle of two with number 14, Jason Benefit. One or two got out smartly in front of me, number 19, Gavin Leach from Park. On the outside line, number 9, Brian's little boy, Ben George. Check him now, taking to right in the middle of the field there, come across beautifully indeed. Ben George, Mama Park. In about circle, we've got Don Regan Jr., number 22 from Peterborough, followed there by number 54, Brett Purdy, Peterborough rider. On the inside line, number 100 will be Shane Pejic from Petrie Gully. Tucking himself down tight, lower side of the line, just couldn't work out there. Luke Anderson, Riverland rider number 18. Sneaking through the inside, just couldn't quite pick up that ride in the back part of the circuit, down through the canyon jump for the first time, through the back part on the Speedway Bowl. Out in front, we've got Brian's little boy, Ben George from Wama Park. In second position, we've got number 19, Gavin Leatley, also Wama Park rider. Not too far back is number 22, Donald Regan Jr. from Peterborough. And they're very fast on the circuit down through the very tight left and right double tabletop jump coming up once again. Now they come down through the course proper where it gets a little bit tighter, a bit more concentration, 2 or 3 little ruts here that weren't there last time round. Number 9, Ben George, Wama Park. In second position, number 19, Gavin Leatley, Wama Park rider. 22, Donald Regan Jr., Peterborough. 54, Brett Purdy, Peterborough. Number 100, Shane Pejic from Petrie Gully. Number 90, 40, hang on about, we've got Maddie, I've got to work it on. Okay, I'm back in the queue. We've got Brett Purdy and number 54 there, about 49, Darren Chapman from Murray Street. Start again, number 9, Ben George, number 19, Gavin Leatley, 22, Donald Regan Jr., 54, Brett Purdy, 49, Dale Newman, 100, James Pejic, number 18, Luke Anderson, number 2 is one of Bennett brothers there. Adam on the lower side, I think it's Daniel, not Daniel, what's his name for goodness sake? Damien Bennett. And coming out the worst of it was number 2, Daniel Bennett. As they go down the back part of the circuit now on the lower side, up behind the berm. Oh, excuse me, T-bowing up there beautifully. He was number 14 from Riverland area. We used to call him Riverland Wizard. Finding it quite hard this weekend to put his supremacy back into summer motocross and motocross as he used to be able to do here a couple of seasons back. Kelly. 18 was Double Land Rider. 14 Double Land Rider. Would be Jason Adams. 2, Damien Bennett. South Coast Rider. Number 2, Adam Bennett, South Coast Rider. Back with the racing out here, doing extremely well, and I bet Ben's pretty proud of himself. Ben George, I bet Brian's even doing more than that. Ben George out here front number 9, so I'm on my part to just put up with the rest. Can't see Brian, you're going to but out here front number 9, Ben George, number 19, can't wait to put in the best one. Don Bregan Jr. from Peterborough, 54 Benjamin, Peterborough, 49 Don Newman from Murray, 150 King Kelly, number 2, Damien Bennett from the South Coast Club, at number 2, once again, Adam Bennett also from... Okay, 40 years of age and over, 125 CCA rate, getting out very smartly, once again 58 at the outside line, John they changed Boston of problems there. Number 7, Fritzy they call him, Patrick Fitzpatrick, but out in front right now he doesn't... It looks like Dale's there. Down through the catch and jump to the first one anyway. We'll take a punt, say Dale Pickle out in front from 3 star. Patrick Fitzpatrick from Freestar, Dick Martin Fraser from Team going up and down the South Coast Club. Doing the right thing. Bloke behind just come across and got the land on the back of his bike. Right in the tabletop here, and it's sort of went the wind up in there, got a bit of a slightly sore left arm. We've got a couple of 3 big holes in it. It's a little bit trying anyway, which is what it's all about. It's all relations of motocross. So he was out in front of the top there, very narrow over his lead, because on the inside line on English on the 58 jumping into the groin, so he's measured out, they come to this very fast past speedway bowl. So realising he was open there to T-boning or whatever, and he just sort of pulled himself back into contention very smartly indeed. Putting back once again John his first and second position. Come over the tabletop area, back again, we've got number 99, Aaron Cox, and then up the case up to his front there by like they call Fritzy. Patrick Fitzpatrick. get Samantha Battens around the track there, please. Samantha Battens, if you can hear me, thank you. Can you make your way up to the lap stores joint? Samantha Battens, thank you. John Hemskirk just making his first mistake for the weekend. He's getting himself relegated into the tyres, trying to mount them. He's relegated back to 6th position. That's not where he's going to finish. It's all right then, don't worry about it. We've got a pair of them out there now. Out in front once again, we've got number 20, Dale Siegel from Freestone, haven't they? They're narrowly now the number 99 on the outside line, which is Aaron Cox from Manor. Aaron Cox also picking the same lines as John Hemskirk, that's little part of the circuit. There must be something in it, but everyone guys been going through the inside lines to get some better outcome from that corner. Can Dale Siegel hang on long enough now to get through corner 13? 11, 12 and 13 over the tail up there for a second flag. John Hemskirk making a late charge once again. He's picking up his 2 rides here for third and fourth very, very smartly indeed. Got to get himself down low. Get back up. Final event this afternoon, the 125cc champions for the 1989 rally here at Mt Gambier at McNamara Park. And what a beautiful meeting it's been this fortnight. That's 2 days. Came out of a lovely gate. So Leslie got himself behind the gate there. Getting the whole shot, number 14, Jason Adams on the position on the inside line, number 9, Ben George from Mama Park, 2 or 3 guns, right spot we're going there, outside line, number 2, Adam Bennett, South Coast Club. Back and forth, we've got Damien Bennett from South Coast Club, and check these fellas out, right in the word go, the pace on for young and old, out in front, 14, Jason Adams, number 9, Ben George, number 2 on the inside line, getting down low, there was number Adam Bennett. From the South Coast Club, being chased by his older cousin, Damien Bennett, South Coast on the inside line, not far behind, we got number 100, Mark Petrie from the South Coast Club, then down to the back part of the circuit. Right, as they come down through the middle of the course for the first time this event, held over the course 5 laps. Out in front we got the Riverland Wizard, Jason Battles, come back to the junior motorcycle scene once again, but he's being pressured right from the word go by number 9. Ben George from Mama Park, not too far back in third position, number 2. Daniel Bennett, Adam Bennett, beg your pardon, from the South Coast. South Coast, back to that. 22, Don Regan Jr. from Peterborough. And they got number 19, Gavin Levy from Mama Park, 38. Big Patrick, number 7. Big Patrick from Mama Park, South Coast, Mark Baker, Petrie Gully. And also going to number 20, Dale Siegel. A shocking start. They're not too good at Dale Siegel, but 5G, he's not looking too happy at the present moment. Down to the middle of the course once again, down to the canyon jump. Check these riders out, going for a broke. Grabbed a fistful of throttle once again. Getting himself down long and low, back on the terra firma as quick as they possibly can. Check him out. Look at that stuff down there. Beautiful to watch. Have the double jumps once again in the middle of the course. I've worn himself down through the back part of the circle. We used to have the old Thunderbox down there, so I've often said it's called the Thunderbox corner. Now, just a little another treeless corner in the back part of the circuit. We've got 14, Jason Battens from the Riverland Wizard in second spot. Still giving him quite a hard time there is Brian's little boy, Ben George from Wamma Park. Third position still being held out there by number 2. Adam Bennett from the South Coast Club, not too far back behind. We've got his cousin, Damien Bennett, also number 2 from the South Coast Club. He's been getting some pressure put in right now by number 100, Shane Pedrick from Petrie Gully, also 49, Don Newman from Murray Bridge, 18, Luke Anderson, Riverland rider, 30, I beg your pardon, 58 it is. John Hemskirk from Manchester, which is up by half, 23, not too far back behind. Jump. Oh my goodness, Gavin Lacey, where are you going in that corner? Hard as you could possibly go. hits and back brake once again. He's trying to pick up a lot of country ground from the way he's got himself down. Terror of Furman having a real good look at it as a matter of fact. Number 12, Jamie Head, South Coast, button 6, Martin Tracer. Petrie Gully Rider, Gavin Lindsay having a real good look at the Terra Firma. He doesn't know where he's walking. Let's get back in the action at last of the figure once again. Jason Badham's going down there, doing it beautifully indeed. So did also with his number 9, Ben George Mama Park. Whoa, look at the long jump there from Adam Bennett from the South Coast Club. These close for to get himself down long and low. Check it out. Adam Bennett so far looking just isn't here, got down there, beautiful indeed. Picked a beautiful long line. Martin Draper having a bit of a hassle with a couple of the riders in the middle of the field, number 12, Jamie Head and Martin Draper having a real big hassle. These two have been hassling right throughout and the word go. Jamie Head at the present moment got the better of it as they come into that part of the circuit through their double jumps. But out in front, check him out, the Riverland Wizard. Jason Badham still being hassled away once again by number 9. Ben George from Wama Park, and a Magic has an F, a second, a third, fourth, fifth. There's about 67 blokes. They come out from the 13. Number 14, Jason Badham, Riverland Rider. Number 9, Ben George from Wama Park. Number 2, South Coast Club. Jason Badham, South Coast 49. That right, oh my goodness gracious, baby, got him up on the millie at the present moment. Stacking up very well and truly. Adam Bennett got himself all out of contention right now. He got himself badly slipped up on that shoulder there and got relegated back, and here he goes now. It's fun time. So back in third position, right number 100. Shane Pedgick from Pedgick Gully. Hang off the charge. 49, Duncan from Murray Street. Not too far back to the other Adam boy Bennett out there. Damien Bennett. Looking back to the canyon jump once again, a big puncher or a deer for that about second, third, fourth, really going for it right in the back part of the circuit. Adam Bennett realised now he's shot at the pieces. He got himself caught up on the shoulder, completely twisted out of control. Just couldn't quite get the line here, one up and one down, and that's where he thought himself bogged right in. Still out in front of a lovely clean set of wheels and showing us what motocross is all about. Number 14, Jason Badham from Riverland Rider. Brian George now. No, it's not Brian George, it's Ben George. Ben George from the tire a little bit, I say the latter part of this event. And just watching our friend here, Mr. Levy, going a little bit crazy, almost got himself in the point of no return. Being at the rear end there, you got no concentration, you're just on crazy funny things. But out in front, let's look at him once again. Tabletop jump. Blue flag out, one to go, number 14. Riverland Wizard. Jason Badham's in second spot, number 9. Oh, number 2. Damien Bennett, South Coast, number 18. Luke Anderson, Riverland Rider. 58, John Hinchurch from Yankee, number 2. Daniel Bennett. Adam Bennett from the South Coast Club. Just watching once again the rear of the circuit on the right-hand side, looking at it towards Melbourne. Down through the canyon jump they go once again. 16 dudes out, really going for broke. Ben George on a lovely jump down that part of the circuit right there and then. Got himself long and low and really excelled himself. He's really going for it. My goodness gracious, here, number 22, Donald Regan Jr. done a beautiful jump down the back part of the circuit. Really got himself into the action right from there and then. So number 49, Dale Newman. We've got a race of about 5th, 6th and 7th at the present moment. These three lads really going for broke. We've got still back in that first spot, hanging on for dear life is number 100, Shane Pedgick. Can he hang off Donald Regan Jr.? Donald's trying to get through the inside line. He's got him there too at the present moment. Now we'll see what Shane Pedgick can do. Can he get back at him at this present moment? Here in front with it all shot the pieces coming out of corner 13 to get the checker flag with number 4. Riverland Wizard. Put your hands together for him. A lovely clean turn field with no problem whatsoever. Jason Badham Riverland in second spot. A very impressive Royal Ricky Road. Fourth thousand bloke out in front. Number 9, Ben George.
Only pursued by rider number 70. Third flag for the last lap. Rider number 72, Daniel Thompson. And up and over he comes. A beautiful bit of ride. Good ride to go down to London. A lot of them trying to get